Hello, and welcome to the channel. I am Electrey, and I hope you all are having an amazing day. Today we are going to be doing a very special island tour because we are going to be touring my own island, which I am so excited about. I have been working on this island for over a year and I am so happy to finally be finished. I have so many fond memories of building this island, so I am looking forward to be sharing this island with you as well. When describing my island, I wouldn't necessarily say I have one specific theme, but I do have a mixture of some themes that has been popular over the years, so a little bit of cottagecore, farmcore, springcore, and a little bit of fairycore as well. But overall, I would just say that my island is a very cozy village with a lot of farming elements. I feel like this is a very special video for me, so I hope I'm able to tour this island in a way that you all will enjoy. So first up, let's take a look at my map. So to be honest, my map is a little bit all over the place. I didn't think about the map layout at all when I was creating this island because I was just doing what I felt was right, and that turned out to be a lot of strange rivers, and as well as the second tier is also kind of strange, you know, but I still really like this island. And the sweet Nina, also known as Ninili, was so kind and made this beautiful map of my island. I think this is so cute, and please go and give her some love. She is so kind and she's also such a talented content creator. You will also find this map on my Instagram if you want to take a closer look if you're going to be touring this island on your own. I think that is going to be very helpful so you know where we are supposed to go. So for my villagers, I have Vivian, Marshall, Felicity, Lucky, Coco, Shari, which we are not going to talk about, Bee, Melba, Dom, and Dobby. So let's get started with the island tour. Here we are at the entrance, and I was actually very inspired by forestcore when I was making this. And for me, there were two things I wanted to include in an entrance, and that was a waterfall and a diagonal bridge. That was mainly my two ideas or things I wanted to include, and I think that is the peak of entrance inspo, I guess. Walking over here, we get to the plaza, and KK decided to stay in the way today. As you can see, there are 4 different pathways here you can choose from, so when you're touring the island you can kind of go wherever you want, but I would suggest to walk over here first because I am gonna leave some gifts for you here, like a ladder and some cute things you can play around with. So let's try going to the right first. Here I have a little plaza thingy. This is nothing special, I feel like. I just want to give it a little bit of a city feeling in my little forest. So let's walk up here to the second tier. We have a little pond here where my villagers can fish, and I also have a little working space where they could kind of fish their fishing rods if they break. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I have been struggling to decorate this area for the longest time. But I still like to say, when in doubt, make a flower field, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And over here we have this beautiful viewing point over my rainbow garden, and I think this is my favorite place on this island. I really wanted to include all of the different colors of flowers on my island, and I feel like this was a very nice way to actually do it. Over here I just have a little purple field to kind of fill the space, and here I have my more springcore camper van aesthetic. And I remember when this trend was super popular, I think it was so fun to see all of the fun creations people did with the panels. I don't remember what they're called, but you know what I mean. Over here we have a little viewing point where you can see a little sneak peek about where we are going to end up later. walking up here, I just have a little transition area where I put in a fountain because I think that looked very good with the museum to give it like an elegant vibe, and also these paintings. I really didn't know what to put here, so I just tried my best to do something museum-like. Over here we have a little viewing spot for another area we're going to be visiting later. I'm just showing you everything without actually showing you anything. That's how things work around here. But yeah, I think this area is very cute and kind of relaxing. My museum is very simple, and I basically just put up some trees to fill the space because I never know how to decorate this museum. Here I have a little duck pond with this little cozy picnic blanket you can sit and relax on, because you can never have too many picnic blankets. I'm just gonna get my ladder and then we can climb down here. Ignore all of the mess in my pockets, they are all gifts for you when you are arriving. So here we have Lucky's graveyard, and I made him this cute little white and green pumpkin farm, and then I used some black furniture and the gravestones obviously, and it's very simply decorated, but I think it really fits the aesthetic very nice, and it also matches his house perfectly. Here I just have a little bit of a transition area or filler area, and here we are at Dobie's house. I wanted to give Dobie a cute little house for himself because he always looks so annoyed at everybody, and I figured it would be nice if he could just sit here and relax on his own. And yeah, I also think this pond is so cute. Behind here is the library, which is actually a very special build for me, because this was the first build I made for my YouTube channel. Even though I don't think this build fits the aesthetic of the island that well, I still wanted to keep it like this because it's special to me. And then I just kind of continued the design here on the beach. And here we are in my tiny little neighborhood where I put all of my pink and orange houses because I just think they look very cute together. I gave Melba another little farm and also this laundry area because for some reason I think Melba likes to do laundry. Don't ask me why. Here is Vivian, and her house is actually my favorite house, to be honest. I just think it looks so good with the orange roses. Again, my beaches are very simply decorated with just this little cute blanket here under the tree and a lot of cute colored flowers. And why are you outside? Yeah, she's here. Let's just ignore that and move on. And this little farm also has a bit of a special value for me because it was the first kind of flower field like that I made, and it was the start of my farmcore career, if you can call it that. Here we have Marshall's house, and I made him this little painting area, and here I just wanted to decorate the entire thing with green mums. My idea behind this was that I kind of wanted it to be a grape farm. I know it doesn't make that much sense and it doesn't look like grapes at all. I only have the little grape item. Yeah, I don't have any more explanation than that. But the green mums are, I think they are my favorite flower actually, if I'm gonna be honest. Then again, my beaches are just random flowers and weeds and a few items. Here I have a little bit of another laundry area. You can never have too many laundry areas, and also this little working bench. And if you go back here, we are back at the entrance, and then you can go over here and you are back at the plaza again. Now let's check out the left, and if we go up here, we are at Coco's coffee farm, and this is also one of my favorite areas on this island. I just think the stunted bamboos look so cute, even though I know they don't look like coffee plants, but in my head they are coffee plants, okay? And I also made her this little coffee shop, that's the name. And here is my farmer fields, and here I have the pumpkins. And then I just tried to use all of the different flowers I could to make different types, like lavender and honey and strawberries. And I know that there is going to be the new update that is coming soon, but in my island philosophy, I wanted to release the island before the update comes out, because honestly, I have been struggling with finishing my island. It has been over a year, and that was basically because I kept tearing my own builds down because I didn't like them. And at one point, I just decided I am not going to tear down any of my builds, and I'm just gonna keep building new things. And that is why my island is a little bit of everything. Here is my campsite on the beach, and the reason it is here is because my island just got so crowded at the end, and this was the only place I had left to put it on. Yeah, I know that sounds stupid, but as I said, I haven't really done any island planning. I have just been decorating my island. Now let's walk back up here again, and then we get to my orchard. And again, this is also one of my favorite builds. I feel like I said it all the time right now, but it's my island, so I should like my own island, you know. I just really like this orchard because it's I haven't really seen any orchard look similar like this, and I like how I managed to fit in all the different fruits. And this viewing point behind Dom's house is also so adorable. And yeah, not to blow my own horn, but I really like this build. And maybe except the cherries, they aren't that pretty, but we also like have the peaches, they look so cute. And down here we have my house, and again, I really like my yard as well. And here we also have another little farm, and I think maybe this mushroom farm must be one of my favorite farms. Maybe it's like second place under Coco's farm. And here is a little bath where I can relax, and then there isn't really anything special behind here, just a little writing nook and little painting station. So yeah, there's quite a few different things you can do here in my yard, which I think is a cute idea. So let's take a look inside my house. And if you have been watching my videos before, you might be very surprised to see that my house is actually decorated. It is one of the last things I did, but I really like how it turned out, even though I am not good at interior designing, but I really like the yellow tones and it makes it give like this happy vibe. And I blocked off all of the tree rooms here because I didn't feel like decorating all of them, but we have decorated the upper and the lower floor. Here we have a little bit of a bedroom situation. Yeah, there's not that much special to say here. I just included all of the antique furniture because I think the color really fits well with the aesthetic and the overall happy cottage vibe. Let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree. And now the basement. And I know this might seem strange, but this basement is kind of based on the basement I have at my parents' home where I grew up, which we live on a farm and our basement is just filled up with so much random stuff, and I just wanted to make something that felt like home, and this was a very easy way for me to just use the room and some items I don't usually use, and I actually think it turned out quite cute and a little bit fun with the backstory. And now let's go back into the orchard, because my whole island is just a big circle, I feel like. And down here we have a little post office, and this entire thing is kind of a plaza, I feel like. I put Nook's Cranny here with just some random boxes and random things outside it. And then I made this little rock circle, which I am very happy about. And if we go down here, you also get back to the plaza, because all of my roads leads back to the plaza for some reason. If we go in here, we can enter the rainbow garden, which I think is kind of nice because I like all of my areas to be easily accessible. And in here we have a little bit of a secret pathway, which leads to my fairy forest. And again, this is also one of my favorite builds because I just think it's so cute, and it was my first time trying fairycore and I think it turned out so well. And also this beach is perfect because you can just sneak around here and get into Red's boat when he gets here. And then this little gnome sitting here and eating. I just think this area is so cute. I just love this forest. I know my commentary is top notch today. Just me saying I like my own island, which should be kind of obvious, I feel like. Then, if you want a closer look of the orange garden, there is also a little pathway behind here you can check out. And I just put up a little blanket and a little picnic basket, and it seems like it would be a very good time to just spend some time here, in my opinion. There is the stairs here behind Nook's Cranny, and up here we have the Able Sisters, which I just decorated very natural and overgrown. And then included some sewing elements, I guess. And back here there is really nothing special, but you can get a nice view of the fairy forest. And down here we have Bee's house, and I think this yard is so cute, and her house also matches the orange flowers so well. I gave her this little flower field, that's the word, I almost forgot, and then a little fishing place here in the back. And yeah, that is pretty much everything on my island. Thank you so much for watching. I am very fond of this island and I feel like I have a lot of good memories from it. we are not going to say goodbye to heaven yet, but because I am not going to reset my island right away, and I'll try to play around a bit with the new DLC that is coming out first, but I am not going to update this stream address any further. If you want to visit this island, I will leave the dream address in the descriptions below, and you can give this video a like if you liked it, and even subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!